Good morning again. Okay, next up is jelly thumbprint cookies. I'm going to do actually different kinds of jellies, just whatever jelly I have, because I like variety in different colors. So I'm going to show you how the Spritz cookies look right now. We did the pecan balls in powdered sugar, and then I did the Spritz cookies. They came out cute. So, okay guys, jelly thumbprints next. Here we go. Okay. Okay, so let's start with the butter again. And this is 1 cup of butter, which is 2 sticks. A 1/3 cup of sugar, a 1/3 cup of brown sugar, 1 large egg yolk. I'm going to use 2 egg yolks in mine because my egg yolks are kind of small. Vanilla extract, 2 1/4 cups of flour, a little bit of cornstarch, and salt. And then your jam or jelly of your choice. As I always do, I will post the recipe next to the video when I'm all done with my cookies for the day. So I'm softening up my butter right now. Mixer or your regular hand mixer. I'm going to use my hand mixer today for this one. And you're just going to beat it until it's nice and fluffy. Sugar. It's a 1/3 cup of regular sugar. Get my measuring cup. 1/3 cup of regular, and then you want capped brown sugar. 1/3 cup. Egg yolk. These yolks I've noticed are kind of small, so I am using 2. I'm actually going to do 1 1/2. That yolk kind of looks a little big. If you have the large eggs, or extra large, 1 yolk will be fine. a little wet for me. I'm going to add a little more flour. You do need to work it a little bit. Plus, I didn't really measure it very well on that. I should have used my measuring cup, but I used the other cup. So I apologize. Okay, so you can roll these in granulated sugar too. You're gonna just place them on here like we did with the pecan rolls. Want to do like tablespoon sizes, just like how we did the other one. The dough is going to be a little sticky. Roll it to make sure there's no cracks. And you are going to flatten these, so spread them apart a little bit. Today I'm going to do is the triple chocolate fudge cookies. It's a chocolate cookie, dark chocolate cookie with mini chocolate morsels in there too. And the Hershey's dark chocolate powder. And if you want, you could melt some of the dark chocolate, your chocolate chips. I'm going to put them on top of it for decoration. I'll show you that when we get there. Okay, so we have all of that done, and I'm going to wash my hands really quick before I continue. Rinse them off and then wash them. roll it in sugar a little bit and put them back on. So if you're doing double cookie, a few cookies, you might want to start with this one because it does need to sit in the freezer for about a half an hour. But while that's in the freezer, you can go ahead and start your next recipe. Oh, on a side note, when I did the spritz cookies, you do want to change out your wax paper because once you cook your second batch, you don't want to use the same wax paper because the cookies will won't stick to the wax paper. You want it to stick. So I'll try to, if I remember, I'll include that in my notes when I post the thing to change out your wax paper and make sure your pan is cool when you're pressing to do the second batch of spritz cookies. Okay, so now that we have that done, and what I use is this, my grinder thing, and you can go ahead and crush your indents. I like this because it's just easier, and it also depends on how much jelly you like in your cookie. The other side if you don't want that much. We'll do both sizes so you can see. You want to make sure that the well is deep enough that the jelly doesn't overflow too, so, which has happened to me quite a few times, but they still taste good. So alright, so I'm going to put that in the freezer. Stop the video and continue in about 10 minutes, clean up a little bit more, and I'll see you guys in about 10 minutes and we'll start the chocolate fudge. Bye.